So 3rd and 13 here early in the first quarter for USC as they are still looking to cross the 50-yard line. So 11:41 and ticking left here in the first quarter as they now look to the sideline again for the play, going through that no-huddle offense as they're trying to keep the Cal defense on their toes and get them tired early in this game. So Kessler gets the play, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Allen standing to his right again. He's in the shotgun. Good snap, looking downfield. Steps up in the pocket now, throwing over the middle to Aguilar again, and he hits him. And Aguilar still on his feet, crossing the 30-yard line and brought down at the 25 by number 21 of Cal. That was number 21, the safety, Stephen McClure. But so they're looking at a 3rd and long there. It looks like Kessler was feeling pressure, stepped up the middle, felt good pocket presence there, found Aguilar up the middle after a big game, and now they're well into Cal territory on the 25-yard line of the Bears. So Kessler in the gun again, looking to his left. Two receivers now. He's stepping up again, and he throws the ball on the ground. He got almost looking for grounding there. Is it? See if he. So it said someone was in the area of the pass. No intentional grounding on the play.
Yeah, the referees jumped right on that one before you could even finish your sentence.
I couldn't finish. They're trying to clamor for it before they can even come out for it.
But Kessler was under heavy pressure there, had to get rid of the ball immediately.
Cal showing good pressure on their front four. It seems like only one guy is breaking through the offensive line, so Kessler's just bouncing off to the other side and finding a man downfield as he's in the gun again, putting a receiver in motion. Now 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Allen in the backfield, and it's a handoff. Allen, who's running right side, finds his blockers and runs through, and now it's a foot race to the sideline, and he's hit at around the 11-yard line by a barrage of Bears as they just blew him down by forward progress, as no Bears could actually bring him down completely. So it'll be first and about 10 on the 11-yard line for the Trojans.
As now there's an injured Bear on the field. That's number 52 for Cal. That's David Davis.
So David Davis, the defensive tackle for Cal, is going down. So an already beat up Cal defense throughout this season actually is getting beat up some more.
Yeah, Allen, who had a little bit of trouble running earlier in this drive, found the hole on the right side this time and went practically untouched all the way down to the 12-yard line.
You got to think he was part of the game plan going into this week for the Cal defense, as they were just trying to stop him early and often. Cal showing great pressure in the backfield, both on Kessler and Allen, as 52 Davis is still on the field, and we're still waiting to see if he'll stay in or if they'll just take him off. Looks like they're going to take him off at this point. But yeah, showing great pressure are the Bears front four. It's just the Bears secondary is not really showing much.
Well, it's got to be hard to guard against 2 talented receivers like Nelson Aguilar and Juju Smith, but they've got to find a way, especially with Aguilar, who, I mean, they've seen the tape from last year, I'm sure. I'm sure they watched it on repeat going through the last, I mean, they've had 10 days to prepare for this game, at least. Well, at least 10 days, yeah, because this is a Thursday. They had to play last Saturday. And Aguilar, he's just such a talented receiver. You can't leave him guarded by a single man.
Yeah, you got to think he was also definitely in the game plan going up, as Davis is now being helped off as he limps off the field, so it doesn't look like a return for him will be likely as it stands right now. So Cal going to look for a big stop, as the Trojans will have first and 10 on the 11-yard line here early in the first quarter. So, Eamon, what are you really looking for on this set of plays, I should say, as Cal's looking to make a stop on defense?
Well, they shorten the field here because USC is at the 12, and sometimes that creates problems for a dynamic offense like USC. It's when they have a shorter field to work with, and it's harder to get separation on your defensive man. So I bet USC runs the ball with Javorius Allen. Cal's got to stack the box against that, but also don't be surprised if they run a quick out to Aguilar, possibly a quick pass to the sideline, see if he can get past a single coverage.
Yeah, USC still on the very first drive of this game. Cal still hasn't touched the ball, and they're already confusing the defense, confusing us as to what they're going to do. Is they've already had a good mix of Aguilar, Jackson, and their leading rusher, Allen. So the offense is back out on the field, first and 10 on the 11-yard line for them here early in the first quarter. This time they're going in the huddle, as not so much a packed house here for USC, not something they're used to on a rare Thursday night game, the only game going on here in the FBS. Probably about, this stadium holds well over 90,000. I would guess high ball, about 60,000 people are here today as Kessler comes out in the gun. 2 receivers set, 1 to his right, 1 to his left. That's down in the backfield. Looks like Jackson in motion running to his left. going to be a handoff to Allen up the middle, who's hit at the line. Good stop there by Cal, as he only gains about 1 yard.
That's exactly what I called for. Stack the box against the run, and Allen wasn't able to find any separation as he just ran straight into that Cal defensive line.
So Eamon Shannon, the 2015 defensive coordinator for the Bears, calls it and calls it right.
I reluctantly accept.
So Kessler comes out for second and about 8 for the Trojans. 2 receivers to his left. Play action to Allen, looking for the end zone, and it's bobbled and tipped out of his hands. Good play there by 2 Bears. His ball was intended for Aguilar in the end zone, so a lot of Aguilar showing up in this game so far. Looks like Cal's going to have to get a hand on him, and 2 Cal players got a hand on that ball, looks like.
Well, Aguilar almost had it. He was being guarded closely by Stephen McClure, and another Bear defender in the secondary almost came down with an interception after it was tipped off the hands of Aguilar. Good defensive play there. It looked like Kessler's pass floated a little bit. Aguilar not able to come down with it cleanly. Aguilar
definitely the tallest of the trio near the ball, as they are now looking at 3rd down. Kessler in the gun. Good snap. He's looking downfield, and it looks like it's caught, and it is for a touchdown, Trojans. So they'll take a 6-0 lead here early in the first quarter over Cal.
Well, nothing you can really do about that. That is Aguilar, and it looked like they played tighter defense on him that time. It was just a perfect pass by Kessler to fit it in where the Cal defender couldn't reach it.
Looks like Stephen McClure almost got a hand on the ball, as he did dive for it as it just went through, or Caleb Coleman, I should say, tried to bat the ball down. It just went through his hands and right into Aguilar for a touchdown.
He might have even got a piece of it. It looked like it was deflected just the tiniest bit. Aguilar still able to hold on.
So if it was deflected, it was a bad bounce for Cal, as we now await the extra point, and it is up, and it is good. So 7-0 USC over Cal with 9:55 left here in the first quarter.